What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel, and we've been growing amazingly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well, and it's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. Also, if you're interested in even more info, we're offering Patreon and YouTube membership for coin calls and more in-depth research of altcoins with massive potential. All the links are in the description, and in any instance you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see, Chainlink has recently made new all-time highs of around just over $51 here. Chainlink has been performing extremely well recently, off the back of the market-wide correction, which did see it falling down from its previous all-time high of around $42, and heading down to a nice double bottom here, as we can see, at a strong resistance zone of around $30 to $31 here, where there is a lot of structure on the chart, as you can see. Chainlink is a project which has been having very steady growth over the course of the last year or so. I think it ran from around $2 at the March 2020, and let's just go check that out actually. I think it ran from around $2 in March 2020, as we can see here. Yeah, it fell to as low as $1.50. Since then, it's been seeing a nice amount of growth to the upside, as we can see here. Chainlink's been very bullish recently, announcing its Chainlink 2.0 protocol white paper, which is maybe implemented in the future in the next year or so, which essentially is going to increase the power of the Oracle network, taking some of the processing off-chain, meaning that it can increase the throughput massively and basically the processing power and utility of Chainlink's oracles, which is obviously very bullish. It's been growing as well with other smart contract platforms. It seems to correlate quite well in terms of technical analysis to other smart contract platforms, such as Ethereum, Cardano and Polkadot, which have all been ranging since they had a really nice pump at the start of the year. As we can see here, Chainlink had a really nice pump of around 230% before it cooled off, and then it had been ranging for a few months between a kind of level of $23 and the previous all-time high of around $36, $37. But recently it did break through its all-time high, along with Ethereum and Cardano and other smart contract platforms. But the market-wide correction did stunt its growth somewhat, and as we can see, it did fall down here and retest these levels here around $31, where it had a nice double bottom. As we can see here, it had a nice double bottom, and then since then, the price action has been moving nicely to the upside. And then we've had this nice euphoric run up here. Chainlink has basically ran past its all-time high, and now it seems as though it's consolidating in this range here. Seems to be forming somewhat of a bull flag, or maybe even a descending wedge. Let me just outline this and see what it looks like. It looks as though it may even be forming a falling wedge, which would be bullish as well, as we can see here. And it seems likely that it's also it's testing this previous channel that we've outlined here very nicely. And it seems likely that Chainlink could continue to the upside in the short term as well. This falling wedge is looking quite bullish actually. As we can see, it's forming a nice wedge sort of shape like this, which often breaks to the upside, especially in a bull market. So it seems likely that Chainlink could be heading to new all-time highs again very soon. And it does seem to be bouncing nicely off of this trend line that we've put in here, basically flipping this resistance in this channel into support. And especially with it heading to all-time highs here and having a nice decent correction back down, it's currently trading at around $48 here, down from the high of around $51. What we'd like to see from Chainlink right now is it coming down, maybe even retesting this previous all-time high support here at around $44, and then heading to the upside again. And we do think this is very possible for Chainlink. As you can see from our previous video, we did outline this trend line here of what we believed would happen, and it seems as though that it was respected fairly well. The price did come up, bounce off this level of resistance here, come back down and retest support, move up again into the next band. It bounced off this level of structure here and then retested downwards, as we can see. and then it came back up, and it didn't even retest the all-time high really. It just flew straight past it from what we can see. There was a small correction downwards, as we can see there, of around a few hours. Came back down as we outlined here, and then obviously ripped to the upside. It didn't go as far as we thought it might, but it's having a nice cooling off period, which is very, very good for price action. We don't want things to be going vertical for too long. As we can see from this chart, things have been going pretty much straight up here for Chainlink. It's very, very euphoric price action going straight up like that. So this correction back downwards is very nice to see. And it's obviously bouncing off of this resistance here of the channel that we've outlined before. And if it bounces off this and comes to the upside again, we could very well see Chainlink going into the $50 to $60 range very shortly, maybe even up to $70 or so, depending on how euphoric the price action becomes. But we do believe a short-term price target of $60 or $70 for Chainlink is very, very reasonable, and we do think that in the next month or so it will hit $100, because Chainlink is an immensely undervalued protocol when you consider the amount of fundamentals that it has, the amount of utility that it's providing for the whole of the crypto space. I think it's got well over 400 integrations and protocols that rely upon its technology now. There's so much DeFi protocols and NFTs to a smaller extent that all rely on Chainlink's infrastructure and its Oracle technology for its tracking of real world markets. So it's very, very, very undervalued in our opinion in terms of the value of its entire network. We do strongly believe that Chainlink's network is probably valued well over $100 billion altogether now when you include all the protocols that are involved. And then when you think of stablecoins as well, which largely run off of Chainlink's network as well, there really is so much to be bullish on about Chainlink. And we do think that is severely undervalued considering the amount of utility, considering the amount of utility that it is offering. We do believe that Chainlink is going to continue to the upside very shortly. We do have a short-term price target of around $60, $70, maybe even $80 for Chainlink in the next few weeks. And then in the next month or so, we'd like to see Chainlink reach this $100 mark, where it would probably have quite a decent amount of resistance because it's quite a psychological number. But if the price action can come down and correct, we do think that Chainlink will continue to the upside because it is an incredibly undervalued protocol currently. And even though the market cap is currently, I think it may be around $20 billion, $30 billion, we do think that this is a project that could easily hit $1,000 by the end of the run per token, because it is an insanely undervalued and very, very widely used crypto. Obviously, adoption is one of the main things for success of any project in the world, and especially cryptocurrencies. And Chainlink is getting a huge amount of adoption. We've always said that Chainlink has the potential to be a top 3 crypto if it's valued at the value of its network, and we do believe that Chainlink will continue upwards in the future. So our short-term price target for Link, $60, $70, $80, and then that $100 mark in the next month or so is what we're looking for. And then for the end of the year, we do think Chainlink can hit $1,000 and beyond if it gets the amount of pump that it needs and it gets recognized for the amount of utility that it's giving. So that's our video for Chainlink today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as to look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos in massive potential, and not to mention a 100x portfolio we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing $100 using the link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. Please make sure to hit the like button as it helps us out so much with the algorithm. So if you're a fan of the channel, please just tap that like button now. Thank you. Currently only around 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more and continue to grow. So please hit the big red sub button as well, guys. You can also sign up to our free Telegram in the description. It's totally free. You get all of our updates there. There's plenty of useful links in the description as well, so go and check them out. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.